this is Alan from Behind the Stick Media, and today we're going to learn how to make a Ramos Gin Fizz. For those who have been following my channel, you probably have heard me say before that I don't want to make any cocktail recipe videos for my channel, and the main reason why is because there's already so many good videos online that anyone can look up. So the question is, why am I doing a video on the Ramos Gin Fizz? Well, the main reason is there's more than one way to make it, and I want to share with you guys the way that I was taught on how to make this drink. So before we start, let's go over the tools, because this is a little bit different than your basic barware that you make most of your drinks. So like most drinks, we're going to start off with a shaker. But what makes this a little bit different is that we're going to use two types of jiggers. One is these Japanese jiggers, which we're going to use to measure the ingredients. The second type of jigger is this measuring cup with a little beak on the top. Zoom here. And I'm going to show you why we need to use this. It's going to be on the last part of the cocktail. So in addition to the shakers and then the two types of jiggers, we're also going to need a typical Y peeler for the garnish. And we're going to also use a straw. For me, I'm going to use this reusable golden straw. And let's go over the ingredients too. We're going to use a lemon-lime mix. So this equal parts of lemon-lime juice that I squeezed earlier. We're going to need heavy cream. Okay, this cannot be substituted with a half and half. This has to be heavy cream because of the way the cocktail is made. We're going to use egg whites. So I have two fresh eggs right here. Try not to use pasteurized egg whites. I've tried it before. It doesn't work as well. So try to get fresh eggs. And we're also going to use orange flower water. You can get this at most Mediterranean shops. Next ingredient is going to be this Vanilla-Agave Syrup. This is not traditional. Traditional recipes call for simple syrup, but in my opinion, the Vanilla-Agave just makes this drink pop. We're also going to need London dry gin. Any London dry gin will work. Today I'm going to use a Beefeater. And last but not least, we're going to use soda water. So the first thing is we're going to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites here. And the reason why I like to do this first is because in case the egg yolk pops, it won't go into the drink, and you don't have to throw anything away. So that's our egg whites to get started. Okay. Next thing, we're going to use 4 drops of orange flower water. Now keep in mind, this is not the same as essential oil from oranges. Okay, so it's orange flower water. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to use half an ounce of our lemon-lime juice mix. Okay, next 1 ounce of heavy cream. Once again, it has to be heavy cream, cannot be half and half. All right, next thing's up, 1 ounce Vanilla-Agave. I'm going to have the recipe for this on the description below. So next thing is 2 ounces of our London dry gin. So now that we got all the ingredients in, we're going to put 2 large ice cubes. And we're going to shake this drink. But the way we shake it is not typical cocktail shaking. It's going to be more of a rolling shake because we want to aerate the cocktail as well. We're going to roll and roll. Now you're going to have a lot of patience with this because it will get very cold, and we're going to shake until both of those ice cubes melt completely. So while you're shaking this and it gets really cold, you can also wrap the shaker with a towel if it gets too cold to the touch. But you got to be patient here. It's going to take around 4 to 6 minutes for the ice to completely melt. Yeah, this is gonna be a real workout here. So as you can listen, you can hear the ice cubes diminishing because the sound is not so loud, and you can start to hear the foam of the drink forming. It creates this like woofing sound, almost like when you wave a blanket around. Can you grab me the contrast, please? Okay, so I got my frozen Collins glass as the ice cubes are melting. And with this jigger, you want to put at around 1 ounce of soda water. So I don't know if the microphone can pick it up, but you're getting more of that woof, woof, woof sound and less of the ice cube shaking. So we're going to listen until the ice cubes completely melt. Whew. Yeah, I can hear it's almost done. Oh, almost there. Yeah, be sure to change hands because it's gonna get really, really cold. I've been doing this for a long time and sometimes it'll even get to a point where I can't tolerate it. So just change hands if it gets too cold. Okay, it's done. Okay. So we're gonna dump the contents of this drink with the soda water at the same time. So it's almost done. Okay, there it goes. So dump. Okay. So pen in here. So you see these large bubbles? I'm gonna knock on the bench. Make it more of an even texture, and you can also flatten out the top of the drink. It also knocks the big bubbles that are inside the drink on the surface, so it makes the texture more uniform. So it looks like that's about it. And we're gonna let it sit here for a minute for the proteins to rearrange themselves. So let that sit for a while. Okay, so there's something that I like to call the tilt test. And basically you tilt the drink, and if it doesn't pour over, that means it's ready for the next step. So I tilt it, so this is ready to go. Okay, so now we're gonna fill this little jigger again with about 1 or 2 ounces, but you're not gonna need the whole thing. And so pen in here, okay, perfect. So with the straw, we're gonna poke a hole in the middle of the drink, and we're gonna push all the way down. And the straw is gonna be used as a guide for the soda water to distribute itself on the bottom of the glass. Oh, look at that. This out. Straw on the side. And now we're going to finish that with a lemon twist. So get it real close. I want them to see the essential oils coming out of this lemon twist. So, there it goes. And then rub around the glass, but don't rub around the rim because while the citrus peels are very aromatic, they are very bitter to the taste. So we just want the aromatics. And now we're going to trim this just to make it look nice. Okay, a little twist. And I like to put this on top of the little hole that we punctured for the lift. And voila, the Ramos Gin Fizz. Cheers. It's like drinking an alcoholic cake. These are so good for brunch, like so easy to crush. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the drink. If you have any questions or any troubleshooting, please leave it on the comments below and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. And if you haven't done so, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.